are exactly the same people who wiped out the Native Americans. You're the same people who regarded Africans as subhumans. You're the same people who murdered hundreds of thousands of Japanese people in a matter of seconds at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You're the same people who dropped napalm on civilian villages in Vietnam. I mean, on and on. Nothing changes. And nothing exposes this today more than your stance on Palestine.
Now, this man is absolutely correct. And I don't understand why people in America and many other European countries are taking a stance with the country that is perpetuating genocide. But let's call a spade a spade. Your people are the same people that dehumanized Africans, sub-Saharan Africans as well, in your transatlantic slave trade. Same ones that still got slavery going on in countries like Libya. Same one that still has racial discrepancies in countries that are ran by Islam and Arabs. So you ain't quite clean yourself. But I understand your point. What we are dealing with today is the genocide that's going on in Palestine. What we're dealing with today is the government of Israel saying that since Hamas can be almost anywhere and everywhere, they're trying to justify bombing refugee camps and trying to justify bombing hospitals. Now, I've seen with my own eyes of insurgents coming into refugee camps to attack those people who are just trying to survive, didn't have anything to do with the actual armed conflict. And those are black people who was doing that. So what I'm really trying to say is that humans are fucked up. We pick a political side that we want to stand on. We pick a religious side that we want to stand on. And when we stand with these politics, religions, race, nations, what we do is open ourselves up to not be human, to not be decent, to not be kind. That we got these things, as I said in the previous video by George Floyd, that we don't look inside ourselves, but we look at all the things that are outside ourselves and we identify with those things more than we identify with who we are as a person. I guarantee the majority of Christians, the majority of Muslims, the majority of Americans, the majority of Saudi Arabians, the majority of Israelis, the majority of Palestinians are decent people. But it's when they come together as collectives and try to dictate their culture, try to dictate their law, try to dictate their gain of resources, try to dictate their skin tone, try to dictate however they live their lifestyle, try to dictate their religion over other people instead of allowing people to just live however they want to live as long as you're not harming somebody else. That's when you lose your humanity. That's why we deconstruct from religion on this channel. Because deconstructing from your religion actually brings you closer to your divinity than you actually believing and following whatever religion you have chosen to follow. The moment you decide that I'm going to look inward instead of outward, I'm going to look into my mind, my heart, my instincts, instead of looking at a damn book that was written by some primitive people who didn't even understand the movement of the stars, how the sun goes up and down every day, how the seasons come about, didn't understand that people can live on other parts of the planet, that all these flood stories ain't got nothing to do with their individual persons. You want to listen to them. They didn't even know about microbiology. They thought that, oh, there's a plague going around, must be a curse from God. You want to listen to those people instead of recognizing that those people didn't know shit. They had a few good things here and there. They had some basic moralities. Don't kill, don't steal. But their religions, their politics, their race superseded that. And anytime something outside you supersedes who you are on the inside, you're a fucked up individual. But y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself. Because your greatness is is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.